Okay, so I'm disguised as a fisherman, so I can get a parking pass, because this is the park in question from last week's video. I had to alter my appearance so I didn't look like the same guy. Fortunately, it was some people that wouldn't have recognized me anyways, but better safe than sorry. It's not like I'm John Dillinger, for crying out loud. I'm just a pesky stealth camper. Okay, so you may be asking yourself, how does he know that that ice is safe? Well, this is how I know. Now, that's a lake, but unlike a lake, a river has moving water underneath it. And moving water will keep the ice from freezing. So that's why I dragged the sled behind me a fair pace, so that way there's a lot of weight distribution, so that way I don't have the full weight of me and my gear in the same place at the same time. And I'm wearing cleats on my shoes so that in the event I need to make a hasty retreat, the gear stays and I'm able to get traction to get away from where I think I might be falling through. So, and that's the lake I used to live on that I just showed you. I used to live like basically almost like in a similar position to where I shot the shot from. I lived actually closer to it. So, but yeah, those ice guys that ice fish out there, they will go on the ice in the scantest of conditions, and because they're all very knowledgeable about what they do, and you know, they're chomping at the bit every year the second there's any ice, they're a really good indicator. Them and the wildlife seem to know. So if you do like the wildlife does, for the most part, you should be okay. But I'm not a 30-pound coyote, I'm a 200-pound man, so take that into account. Alright, so I'm trying to get back to the island, but I don't know what the river's going to be like that far in, so I may end up, found a little cove here that is too shallow to get into in the summertime with the boat, even though it's a kayak and it can go into places other boats can't. But we've got some good area. It's only about 2-ish now, so I still have time to screw around a little bit before I gotta get things set up. And I haven't seen any other tracks of anybody else coming out this far out. So I'm clearly the bravest or stupidest thus far. So, but I'm just relying on the wildlife. The wildlife has been using the river, and it's skirting the edges, and I haven't had any problems. I've looked at the ice. It looks as though it's about 3 inches thick, which should be enough for me. So the number this beaver's done on this tree. He's been working at it a while. It's a pretty big tree too. All right, here, frame of reference. You know how much of me is going to be seen right here. Alright, well, we're all set up there. I got the fire going, so it's heating the inside. The cold is wreaking havoc on the batteries. There's west. You can see the sun just dipping down. It's just about sunset, like within the next couple of seconds or minutes. So I'm gonna go out to the river and see what it is I can see of me. Well, that should be me right there. On the horizon there, that's the island. But over here by these down trees, right over there, it got all like shallow, and I've like broke through the ice there, so I was like, I'm not gonna chance it anymore. I'm gonna try tomorrow. I'll do some exploring early in the day. You know, I'll break everything down and then I'll go do some exploring, see what I can see. But I've been like trudging around out here for a while. It's about to get dark, so I'm gonna go get food ready, and I need some antifreeze, so I'm gonna have a beer. Come have a beer with me. That'd be cool, right? Let's go have a beer. Imperial Jackrabbit from my favorite place in Wisconsin, Rhinelander, Wisconsin. I was beginning to get, I couldn't feel my hands, so I felt, and the sun was going down, so I felt it was time to get this business up and get a fire going for sure. So another thing that I would really like to do is I would like to thank everybody who recently subscribed to the channel. I'm well on my way to my goal of 100 subscribers at this point. I've like completely obliterated my goal of 1,000 watch time hours, and thanks, I really appreciate that. So right now, at the recording of this video, I'm at like 2,000 and change. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. It's been a wild ride. It's been great, and I really appreciate all the well wishes from everybody over Christmas. I really appreciate all the support from the community, from everybody. And I'm gonna like put a shout out to all the people over here. There's like some people that I actually like. I mean, because I talk about it all the time. It's everything I do. You know what I mean? Drive truck and, you know, film YouTube videos. But there's you know, a bunch of people that on my route that I drive, or on the couple of the routes I drive, that actually watch, and I'll just like say hi, how you doing, what's going on out there. I can't think of a bunch of people's names, but one guy that I just talked to on Friday, and I told him I'd say hey to him. It's Jake Roxon, and he's in the Wisconsin Dells. And he's a camper. He loves going out camping. Him and a buddy of his just went on a long trip not too long ago. A road trip, and his buddy's like a camper dude who likes to go camping, and showed him a bunch of stuff as far as like you know, building a fire and whatnot, and they saw a bunch of places. They did like a whole road trip. I think he said it was like Route 66, old Route 66 or something like that, but that must have been pretty cool. So, and you know, that's something that that I really want to do. I'm planning on I'm saving my vacation days, and I got some. I want to do some exotic camps. I'm gonna try to. Obviously, I got to get to New Hampshire. Anybody who watches me knows I'm from New Hampshire, so I'm gonna get back to New Hampshire, and I'm gonna go and see my grandchildren that are over there, and my daughter and my dad. Obviously, hey Dad, thanks for the equipment. My dad got me some equipment for Christmas. Well, he got me a gift card, but it was invested in equipment. So, and I was talking to a young lady in Tennessee on the phone who was getting my internet straightened out for me, and she was telling me that I gotta go down there. So I'm gonna go down there and check that out. And I want to go to Arizona. There's some places in Arizona. I want to go back to the desert, and do some camps in the desert. I got to get out of Illinois. As exciting as it is and as fun as it is. So I got to stoke this fire back up. So let's do that. I think it'd be cool. I want to go up to me go back to Rhinelander. Visit the Rhinelander Hodag. I think that's how it's pronounced. Papas. I'm going to set them on the side right here. And I need to adjust my camera angle for you. There we go. I got the frying pan on. I can see that's how I'm going to have to light that while I'm cooking. The stove is going. So I got some fingerling potatoes and some steak. So probably going to bring all the coyotes in. Well, I just took a trip out to the river to see if I was visible from the river. If you're out there with these lights on, highly visible. It's on a hard bail, but that's only if someone's out on the river looking for me. And I reasonably suspect, as I said before, I'm the only one crazy enough, stupid enough, and brazen enough to actually go out on the river. So I'm gonna guess that no one's gonna see me because there isn't gonna be anybody out there. But in the future, I'm gonna have to make some kind of I'll have to take my 12-foot tarp and set it up so that it blocks the view of this thing lit up if I come here again, which I probably will, because it's not a bad little area. It's not far from where I got to get to. So I mean, I really want to get to the island, and I'm gonna get to the island. One of my goals is 4 seasons on the island since I did the island to begin with. So I am going to do it. So you know, the winter season is here, so no better time than the present. But yeah, if you were out on the river right now, hard fail. I was gonna actually get like, you know, like a shot of it from there. I think I got a shot of the outside for, you know, from the same position that I did a bunch of other shots as it was getting like dark. Now it's like, you know, like proper dark. So, yeah, hard fail. But no one's looking for me. No one knows that I'm doing this. That is the biggest part of stealth camping. Is basically, you know, not broadcasting what you're doing. So, the stove is proving trying. I got my sleeping pad blown up in the meantime, and unfortunately, the Beeman at some point apparently took a spark or a coal or, you know, something like, you know, off of one of the fires where I was at, and there was like a big old hole in it. I don't know how I didn't notice it when I was like putting it away, but I got a new one. This one is it's an Ascend is the name of it. So I'll let you know what I think of it. It's kind of fluffing out right now. I mean, I think it's one of those ones that you have to like let sit out for a while and let what do some of the other guys say? Let them loft. They have to like whatever. Here we go. Steak and potatoes, my friends. Now, this is probably done a little bit more than I would normally do it, but again, learning curve for cooking on the new stove. So I'm gonna blame it on that. Steaming hot off the grill. Oh yeah. That hits the spot. I've been waiting for that. Some special potatoes. Could use a little bit more salt. These are the ones that intrigue me. This is like, I think it's purple. It looks like it's like black, but I think it's purple is what it's supposed to be. Purple potatoes. I don't know how they make them purple. I suppose it's like some anomaly of nature. But, yeah. It's purple, bro. Look at the steam come off it. That's cool. Just stoke that back up. That should be good in a minute. I'm about to get, I think I'm gonna get these boots off. And get these boots off and get into the sleeping bag. Yeah, it's about 9 o'clock. It's wonderfully quiet. This steak is fantastically delicious. Mm-hmm. At the rate I'm going through wood, I'm probably going to have to go back out and get some before I go to bed. Usually I would put some hardwood on there. The hardwood burns a little bit slower, but this being a new stove, all stoves kind of having their own personality, and kind of learning that this one, I don't know if it's because it's so small that it likes to burn everything up quick and then fucking die down. So we'll see. But I'm gonna finish the steak. Have a little bit more of this beer, and I'll get back to you when it's time to go to bed. All right, well, I'm in the knapsack. I'm in the sleeping bag. I'm getting toasty. I'm kind of excited though, because I could hear some coyotes in the distance. So that means that there's a really good strong possibility that tonight I could hear some coyotes. They could be really close. They sounded like they were a ways off, but there was no hope of me catching them with the phone. But if there are any later tonight, I will catch them and I will play them. They will be a part of the video. So with all that said, I am going to just kind of chill now, relax, and I will see you in the morning. Good night, everybody. Yeah, sorry about the no good morning shot, but good morning. It was really kind of cold, so we got the potatoes going. I had to go out and collect some wood. Get rid of last night's beer. And yeah, it was getting chilly in here. It's about 6 or 7 degrees, so yeah. I had to get a little bit more wood because it got cold overnight. It was about 20 last night when I got here, and yesterday afternoon it was about 27 or so when I got here, so it dropped about 20 degrees overnight, so I had to get the fire going again because my toes were getting cold. Alright, let's make some coffee. So there's my answer to the no coffee maker, no percolator with me. I saw this in the grocery store next to the little Starbucks kiosk. And I know, I hear people out there going, ew, Starbucks, they're gross. Well, you know, to each their own. You know, I don't mind their coffee, so I like the strong roast, so. But, I mean, I know some people don't, so, but, hey, it's coffee. At this point, it wouldn't matter what it was, and I wouldn't really, I wouldn't complain if it was, like, convenience store coffee at this point, and I don't, so I'm gonna make some coffee. No, that's not beer. I don't have the billy pot, and I can't really boil water in a plastic bottle. I mean, I don't know, probably could if I took it slow, but this glass bottle was the next best improvisational tool I had, so I rinsed it out and put some water in there, and I'm waiting for that water to boil. So, and I'm frying up the last of those potatoes. Let that sit for a minute. You can see it steaming. I don't know if you can see that or not. Now you can see it. All right, well, we made it. I'm back to the Jeep. I'm gonna get this stuff loaded up and go get a proper cup of coffee. That one was a little hoppy. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And if you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it if you would remember to click that red button down there, or maybe it's down there, I'm not sure. Just remember to subscribe to the channel to see more of my shenanigans, or you know, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you saw something you liked, or saw something you might want to know more about, like, you know, I don't know, anything you saw that I missed. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.